lights behind you. Sorry. So, who is at work tomorrow? Back to grind on a Monday. Who here works in an office?
Yeah.
Well, at least you all work, that's something. So I love office traditions, and the one office tradition that holds us all at social gunpoint every year is, of course, the Secret Santa. Now, there's a lot of office politics when it comes to the Secret Santa. Someone always gets it wrong. You know, someone always manages to get Edna something dick-shaped or a candy thong every year. You know, you can just imagine her opening that Christmas day in front of her entire family. Her young granddaughter lovingly looking up at her going, "What's that, Nana?" So one year for Secret Santa, I actually got someone I knew during the annual sacrificial reaping of the names. And it's good when you get someone you know, because if you get someone you don't know, you end up having to go fishing or do something unreasonable, like talk to people. Am I right? So I've got someone I knew, and I knew exactly what to get this person for Secret Santa. Cut to us 2 months before, we were absolutely pissing ourselves laughing over a Google image search entitled "crap taxidermy." Now, taxidermy, when it's done well, ends up in places like the Natural History Museum, the Louvre, the British Museum. The shit ones end up in therapy. The teeth on some of these animals, oh my god, like this. The teeth would make some of the tooth fairy just go, "Do you know what, I'm alright for teeth." No. There's a family of badgers in there that I wish they were called for TV. I could see it in their eyes. So, I'm thinking, this is a brilliant Secret Santa gift. It's bang on the Secret Santa budget, which is always a win. It's a brilliant present. It's the bee's knees, it's the dog's bollocks, which was actually one of the features in the book. So I get set, I wrap it up, Christmas and New Year happens, and I'm coming back to work after the Christmas break, as we all know is a bit of a chug in January. And I walk into the office, and there's a bit of an atmosphere. It's quiet. Eerily quiet. Whisperly quiet. Like someone's just brought a load of sausage rolls to the halal buffet. But I put that to the back of my mind, and I'm saying morning to everybody in the office. I'm going, "Morning, morning." And my manager's there, and she goes, "Come into the office, Saz." Oh, so I do. She goes, "Have a sit down." So I do. I wasn't too worried at this point. I'm just happy to sit down because buses were late. We all know what it's like, not getting a seat on the bus. So she goes, "Who did you get in your Secret Santa?" Like she's the Secret Santa CID. And I went, "Oh, I got Annie." She goes, "All right, okay. And what did you get her?" And I went, "Oh, I got some chocolates, and I got this really good, excellent present called Crap Taxidermy." And I'm reeling about this book. And as I'm doing it, I can see the light sort of go from her eyes. And I'm thinking, "Ooh." And she stops me, and she leans in. As I'm going on about this Secret Santa present, she leans in, as if she's about to tell me a second plane's hit the tower. And she goes, "You got Annie?" "Yeah." "Did you know her cat had died?" "You? How was I meant to know her cat had died? This is what happens when you are antisocial and you do not talk to people in the office." And I couldn't even go on the defensive and be like, "I was alive when I got it." If ever there was an excuse to permanently work from home, that would be it. Oh, I felt absolutely terrible. And all the jigsaw pieces just sort of came together. You know, there's me walking into the office, there's an atmosphere, I'm thinking, bloody hell, who's died? I'll tell you who died. Mittens! Mittens, that's him. She popped a pause. Rest her soul. So I felt absolutely terrible. I'm there thinking, "Oh my god, this is the best Christmas present ever." Meanwhile, she's opening that Christmas day thinking, "Who hates me in the office?" And and to add extra fuel to the fire, the front cover of the book is a taxidermy cat grinning like the Cheshire Cat on Cat. I ran out of the office, I text my friend, I'm really sorry, sorry. And luckily I see her the next shift, and because she's a nice person and she forgives me, and she goes, don't worry, me and my husband saw the funny side, don't worry about it. So we're having a catch up about Christmas, New Year, what did you do? First one without mittens, it's hard. Lots of it. And as I'm walking out the office, she goes, oh, Saz. So I turns around. And she goes, just out of curiosity, did you actually read that book that you gave me? Flashback to me in Waterstones, laughing at page 5, absolutely pissing myself and howling with laughter. Just like those wolves on skateboards were once upon a time. And I go, no, I didn't read the back of it. She goes, well, if you actually cut to the back of the book, it actually tells you how to actually do taxidermy itself. So not only have I triggered her grief, her trauma, her PTSD, her Vietnam flashbacks of mittens dying at the most magical time of the year, I have also inadvertently given her a very handy step-by-step guide on how to cut open mittens, take out her insides, restuff her, and then proudly put her on there for everyone to see. But can you imagine if that worked, though? Can you imagine if I come next shift and there's mittens there on desk, and I wear a provocative pose with a guitar and a tutu? So that was my story on how I got... how we almost got sacked, really, to be fair. It was almost a HR issue. I was almost done for bullying. Me, the one that doesn't speak. But yeah. And that is my story on my Secret Santa present.